Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of Runebound, the 3rd edition. In the meantime, I played a round of the 2nd edition. Originally we were really planning to do that with the 3rd edition, but as you see I'm not finished with my playthrough here, so we decided to go back to the 2nd edition, which was fun after all, I really have to say. And I also I really came to the conclusion that both games are pretty much different games. That's all I can say right now. They have both advantages and disadvantages, so I cannot really tell you which of the two versions I prefer. Yeah, in the end I think it's pretty clear I will keep both copies of them, that's for sure. But let's go back to my playthrough here of the 3rd edition, and I think both heroes are pretty much in the position to go into the end game. So Margath has spawned already quite some time ago. Right now he won't be starting to move towards Tamale because the time track is pretty much okay. But yeah, let's see. Originally I really thought to start with Corbin and really try to go after Margath before Elder Mog will do that. But then I said, that would be really a waste of this awfully expensive true sight bow, because I would only use it once. So rather I was thinking to send him up here to fight this enemy, whatever it is. And with this trophy, if we get one, we might be able to learn another skill or so. So let's see, and maybe we gain some other reward. And yeah, I guess this is what I will do. Let's roll the movement dice. I need a plains and a mountain. Let's see. Oh, that's crap. This really sucks. So maybe I have to go up there. 1, 2, yeah, that's okay. So I will use this die to move here, any die, and another plains die. And let's take out this symbol here instead, or this token here instead. So overall this was not too bad. And again, we don't see a fight, but this event card, smoke in the distance. Thick black smoke billows across the sky. Perhaps you should investigate. So we could now discover a town under attack by outlaws. Test mind. To set a trap and scare the outlaws away, take this card as a trophy. Really want a trophy. And this ore you may become delayed. You can dilute this town once the attack is over. Pretty mean stuff, but I think I won't be shopping anymore. So I think I will rather test this one here. Yeah, let's do that. And as I'm still intimidating, I can use my strength instead of mind. So we are allowed to draw 3 cards. Oh, that's the right one. Yeah, and here it really doesn't matter. First one is a success. Awesome. Okay, we have to flip that, of course. And yeah, this was a success. This means we can keep this card as a trophy, and I think I will trade both of those cards in and gain or learn this skill here, aggressive, for 2 trophies. You have +1 initiative, and this is really a great thing. Corbin still has 1 more action. So he moved there, he flipped it because he was raised in the wild, so he still has 1 more action left. And with that he could either directly go after Margath, or he could try to gain 1 additional lore down there. But this would mean he would have to at least spend 2 more actions to go there. Then he would flip another action to use it. And then he would need at least 2 more to go there. Maybe I should train. So this would give me 1 more card, and then I could try to take out Margath maybe, because I think this 1 low point, it's not really worth it, I guess. So I think, yeah, I will travel. So let's see, that's 1 here, that's 1 there, and that's 1 there. So we will certainly be able to go there. Right now nothing will happen here, so I have to actively engage Margath. Of course, right now we cannot do that. I have to spend an action to do that, but that's basically the end of his turn. Now it's Elder's turn, and he really has to think, because he really thinks that Corbin might try it sooner or later, because otherwise he wouldn't move this. So he would assume, okay, maybe he wants to train first and then try to take out, because he sees that Corbin is pretty much capable of engaging Margath, that's for sure. And if he defeats Margath, he wins the game. Otherwise, if he loses, then he has basically all the time in the world to prep for Margath before he starts his march towards Tamerlane. So this is now really a tough call for him. He only has one token, and this one additional token is not entirely great. He has some very great skills, and he also has a lot of lore tokens. So he should be able to also make it against Margath, to be honest. This is now really a tough decision, to be honest. Not sure what this will bring. It would give him one trophy, but with one trophy this won't do him any good. No, this really would not help him. On the other hand, Elder still has this hardy skill on hand, and if he would be able to gain one combat trophy, he would gain +1 health, and this is really huge. This does make a difference, that's for sure. And he is able to learn it. Yeah, he could still learn it according to his skills. So I think he will take the risk and he will move down there. Yeah, let's do it. So he will roll 5 dice. Shouldn't be a problem. Maybe this was 2. Let's see. No, we have a hills here. We have a mountain here, so that's not a problem. He is certainly able to move there with his remaining 2 actions. He will flip this gem. And here we have another flyby. I think we had that in the quest deck. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, a cracker wins, a piercing roar, and a pillar of flame. The dragon is gone as quickly as it appeared. Try to dodge. Roll 1 terrain die. If you roll a terrain die, that matches takes 1 lore. That's also cool. If you do not roll a terrain symbol, that matches take 5 damage. Or if you have at least 2 lore, we could take strength and take this card as a trophy. And this is what we want to do. And we do have 2 lore, so we have a strength of 2, so we will draw 2 cards. Here we have the Inner Fire, no success. And here we have the Streetwise, that's a success, awesome. So we are allowed to take this card in as a trophy, and I will directly trade it in to learn the hardy skill. I think we're really now at our maximum. Yeah, 1 yellow, 2 blue, 2 red. Awesome. So he really did the best what he could do to prepare for Margath, but this is also the end of the round. So we will advance the time track. And now it's a turn of Corbin, and he will train. So let's draw 3 cards. I think he cannot really use any of those. Stamina +1, magic shield once per you make certain test, not great, and tap life once per round. When you would discard a skill to exert, you may take 1 damage instead. It really doesn't matter, so I think I will just keep this card. I really want the full 3 skill cards. That was the idea. Those 2 get discarded, and it might be a really bad idea. But the last time I fought Lord Margath, I was extremely lucky, and so I think I will do it. So he has -1 for each lore token. Right now we only have 1 lore, so he's at 14. He can taunt, so flip 1 of your foe's tokens. He has the Will of Margath, heal 3 damage. That's a bad thing, that's for sure. And empower double all of your wow for the rest of this. This is really bad, so this is something we certainly have to avoid, that's for sure. If we will lose, Corbin will be out of the game, and then it's basically up to Elder Mock, who will also then try to engage Margath as soon as possible. I think we won't spend too much time, and I think we will then call it a day, and yeah, we'll try it. But maybe he will succeed, so let's cast our tokens, and keep in mind that Margath brings his own additional tokens, so he has the 6 tokens from the elite enemies plus this one, also pretty mean one. Yeah, let's see. Of course, we must not forget our true sight bow whenever you engage a foe, and this seems to be a foe, to be honest. I have not seen anything that would speak against it, so we will inflict automatically 2 wounds. So that's a cool thing. Nothing he can do against that. And before we start the first round of combat, we would use our Puppet Master special ability. Whenever a round of combat begins, before tokens are cast, you may exert to remove 1 of your foe's tokens. And of course, this is what I will do. So I will give away this tab life, doesn't really matter. And I will certainly remove this token here. And now we can finally cast our tokens. Let's start with Corbin again. Okay, that's one golden symbol. Oh, after all, that's not too bad. And we have a +1 initiative because of our aggressive skill card. So let's cast the tokens for Margath. Also, not really. And 2 surges here. And with 2 surges, he could certainly heal 3 damage. That's because of the will of Margath here. So this is really something I have to think about for a second. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. I really thought I would have rolled or casted this agility, but of course that's a surge. I cannot do anything about those 2 surges, and I think he will heal. So I think my first action is I will go first. I will just inflict 4 wounds. Luckily he doesn't have a shield or anything like that, so he will take 4 wounds. Now it's over to Lord Margath, so those tokens are spent basically, and I think it does not really matter in which order we are doing this. So let's just say he will attack us for 3, we will block with 1. Corbin takes 2 points of damage. Then it's over to Corbin again. He will use his brutal assault, so this does 1 physical damage. Again, he does not have any shield symbols, so Margath takes another point of damage, and with his 2 surges he will now activate the will of Margath in order to heal 3 points of damage. This really hurts, and this concludes the first combat round. Yeah, that's the case. Again, Corbin will use his Puppet Master ability, so he will exert, and again we will remove this token, I guess, and then we can cast our tokens again. I think there's nothing I have missed. No, that's the case. Not entirely great. Okay, we have at least this, and we have 2 surgery. These are also 2 damages actually, so but not great. Okay, that's double token, and wow, this surge here. So we could also double his surges basically, and this would bring him to 3, and all of the... Oh no, that's not great for him, so he could heal again. I think this is what he will have to do. And we will be first, so that's already a good thing, because yeah, with this golden symbol we always have a +1 on initiative. And the first thing that Corbin will do is to use his agility. And he really wants to avoid that Margath can do his healing, or the will of Margath. So he will tell him, please recast this token here. So let's see. No, we are not lucky. That's really crap. But not much we can do here. That was the turn of Corbin. Let's see what he will do. I think he will just double this token here. So this already concludes the combat round of Margath. And yeah, I think he will then activate this piece. We don't have a shield for Margath, so we will inflict 2 more wounds on him. Yeah, Margath will then do his physical attack for 2 points of damage. We can block with 1, so that's his 3rd wound. Then it's Corbin again. He will use his brutal assault with 2 surges, so this will inflict 2 points of damage. And the enemy could now spend the same amount to cancel it, but he takes 2. With this he can heal 3, so I think he will not cancel it. So High Lord Margath takes another 2 points of damage. And I think, yeah, maybe I should have used his agility, but yeah, maybe I missed it. Not sure if it really would have changed much, to be honest. So now he will use his Will of Margath again with 2 surges and will heal 3 points of damage. So he has now 5 points of damage and we need 14. Yeah, the tokens were not really in our favor, especially this agility. This was really, yeah, basically tough. Next round of combat, again, Puppet Master. We will exert. Again, we will remove this combat token. Let's start the next fight round. Okay, still not great. We have 2 agilities. This may be something we might be able to leverage. So let's see how well Margath does. Wound, wound. And again, we see 2 surges. I hate this. I really hate this. But he has a lot of those surges. That's the problem. And I already removed one. So we will use our first agility here, I guess, to make him recast this token here. So let's really hope for something good. And this time we were kind of lucky, let's put it that way, that we flipped this, so he will not be able to heal, it seems. That's already a good thing. Now it's over to Margath. And I think, what should he do? Should we double his damage, or should we make sure we don't take much damage? No, I think he will just double this token here, so this will really make a lot of damage, that's for sure. Then it's back to us, and before he does anything fancy, I think we will try, or we will hit him for 3 points of damage. Not sure if that was the best idea, but let's see. So this brings him now to 8 points of 14, so he's half dead, you could say. Then it's back to Margath, and I think before we do anything fancy with this one here, so I could still make him recast this one or maybe this one, I think he will now do some real serious damage. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. So we are also more than half dead now, that's for sure. So he takes 5 more, so we are at 8, and I think that was pretty much it, I guess. It's back to Corbin. He could now flip this one to this, but then he would flip it back to this. So basically, overall, we are doing 1 point of damage. That's clear, which is not too bad. So he's now at 9. So we need 6 more points of damage. It's theoretically doable, but as we are already down to only 2 points that are left, I think that's pretty much it. And I think, yeah, we are also out of cards, so we can no longer exert. So this token will now come back to his deck. So I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think the problem was that he could heal twice. That's 6 points of damage. These are now missing, basically. That was the main problem. So let's cast the dice or the tokens for the last time. That's pretty much sure. Even that, these are not... Okay, overall, these are enough points to theoretically take out Margath. So these are 3, 4 plus 2. These are 6 points worth of damage. The problem is he will also cast some tokens, that's for sure. So that's basically game over. So let's see what he does. Okay, good thing is we will still go first. You see a lot of skulls, so we will be dead anyway. And no, I think there is nothing we can do. So we will now inflict 4 points of damage. Good thing is he will not be able to heal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow, that's really a pity. So that's 4 points worth of damage. So he's now 3, 10, 13. He needs 3 more wound space. Is that correct? Did I miscalculate the first time? So that's 10, 13, 1 point of damage is missing. Is that true? Oh yeah, it is true. It's exactly 1 point of damage that's missing. Oh man, that really hurts. 1 lore token. I knew it. It would fire back. And I think you will all scream at your screen, what the hell are you doing? Okay, but I cannot help it. He will now inflict 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage, which, yeah, absolutely will kill us. So Corbin is actually out of the game, and I think I will really try to finish this playthrough right here and right now. So Eldermog will also try to take out Lord Margath. Really, with his 6 points of lore, this I think really does make a difference. And this was really my main problem. I should have really gone for at least 1 or 2 more additional lore tokens with Corwin. Then, yeah, as you can do the math yourself, we would be able to kill him. Okay, let's roll the terrain dice for Eldamok. Oh, he will not be able to get there. That's interesting. He can basically go anywhere. Huh, okay, with this wild card, I think we will lose another turn. Oof, that really stinks. So I think I will then go here. I will do a training action because we are down to only 2 cards. Yeah, let's do that. Those are the 2 cards, or the 3 cards we drew. We only need them to exert actually, so those 2 will be discarded. That, I think I will call it a day, or maybe not, as we of course have still 1 more action left. Yeah, we moved there. We did a training action. Should I go there or not and really do it in the next turn? He's down to 9 points. It should be really doable. Okay, let's move here. So we move adjacent to this one. This will really end the round. So let's move the time track accordingly. So we see another story card. And here we meet the collector, or we might be able to meet the collector. A collector of ancient artifacts lives in a small hut on the fringes of the Greenwood. To gain her assistance, you must first prove that you are a mighty warrior. Place 2 lore on this card. If there is no lore, discard it. And in order to get a lore, we have to test mind or spirit or strength. If you get at least 2 successes, take 1 lore from this card. This could theoretically help us, and this collector is actually not too far away from us, and with 1 lore we could make Margath lose 1 more health, and this can be pretty much important. And we still have time. I think we will go there. Why not? So let's roll the movement dice. Okay, yeah, we do have a hilt. That's great. 1, okay, that's basically then any dice. Yeah, there's no water tile we could use for free, so I move there. I could theoretically move there, but this doesn't do me any good. Then I will use another action for moving here basically, or should I? No, I will not. I will roll the dice because it doesn't make a difference. So yeah, that's here. Here we need a water dial because we are passing a river. And I still have 1 more action left, and I will now try to test spirit or strength. It doesn't really make a difference. So let's draw a card, and here we have mountaineering. That's a success. Awesome. So we need 2 successes. Oh, whoa, we need 2 successes. Just see that. Okay, let's keep on drawing. So that's not good. So we will exert. We have 3 cards on hand, so exert the first time. No success. The second time, and yeah, this time we do see a success. Also, these are 2 successes. So we are now at 7 lore tokens, which brings Margath down to 8 health points. And this is basically, yeah, the maximum. So we cannot reduce him any further. This is great, that's for sure. This ends the round. Nothing will happen here. And I think now we will try to defeat Margath. So let's roll the terrain dice again. So we will use our free movement on our water movement here, which we can do. Yeah, and then it really doesn't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is our first action basically in this round. Then we will go here with our second action, and with a third action we will now try to defeat Margath here. Let's see. Oh no, I nearly forgot. Of course I will do a training action with my third action, so I really need 2 more skill cards in order to exert. So I will just take them on my hand, and now I will be doing my fight. But of course this is already the end of the round. These were 2 movements, so let's move the time track. And now it's time to defeat High Lord Margath. We don't have any abilities to make him lose those tokens. We have the Lay on the Land, which you can use once per combat round as a combat action, or not per combat round, per combat. So I really have to use it wisely, but for now we have to live with the fact that he will cast 7 of those tokens. Okay, let's start with Elder Muck. See. Ooh, this was really very poor. Wow, that was tough. Let's see. Okay, this was also not great for Margath, so maybe he is kind of lucky. And yeah, Margath will go first, that's for sure. He has 2 of those tokens, so let's see what he will be doing. I think Margath will use his agility to flip this token, so he could really then do some more damage, that's sure. Yeah, this is really crap. So I think he will then, yeah, put this token on this double token here. He cannot flip anything. No, it's not the case, so he will do this. Margath will do this, that's clear. Then it's over to Elder, and I think he will use his Unleash Spirit. So we will test now Spirit +1 to deal 1 magical damage for each success. So this could theoretically be a good thing. We are allowed to draw 3 cards now. So let's see. Oops, that's cheap trick. Wow, that's a success. 1 point of damage. 2 points of damage. Wow, these are 3 points of damage. Awesome. Okay, 3 points of magical damage. He has 1 point or 1 token, so he will certainly use that. So, but at least we would inflict 2 wounds, which is a pretty good start. So he's already down to 6 points left. So those Lord tokens really do make a difference. That's for sure. I think then he will... So he will inflict now 5 points of damage with his physical attack. We will block with 2, so we take 3 points of damage. Certainly not great, but it could be really worse. Elder Mark has to pass, there's nothing to do with this. And he will try to heal with his 2 or with the will of Margath, but before he does it, Elder will do the Circle of Protection. So once per combat round you make cert. This is what we do. And we will test Spirit in order to cancel a search ability. So we are allowed to draw 2 cards. That's Scavenging. That's not allowed. And this is Brutality. Wow. Again, we are really sucking. Should I now exert further or not? No, I think not. We will take it and Lord Margath will fully heal. Sucks. Okay, next combat round. Let's see. That's not enough. I think I'm not strong enough. Yeah, he's okay because I can still exert. I have some skills. Let's see. Oof, this also hurts. And again, Margath will go first. And the good thing is now he has 2 of those misses here. And still 2 surges. So whatever we would inflict, he might be able to heal. We could still try to cancel. But no, we don't have a... Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. So overall, that's not entirely bad. Margath will go first. And I think in this case, it's pretty clear he will just hit us for 4 points of damage. We will defend with 1, so we take another 3 points of damage. Remember, we are hardy, so we have 1 more, so we could still take 4 more damage, or when we take the 4th damage we are dead. Then it's Elder, and he could, yeah, I think he will do this. And then it's back to Margath, and he could now really think of flipping this. Then he has 2 surges, but this 2 surges doesn't do him any good. Yeah, it does actually, so it's also not bad. He could take also a lot of damage when he does it. On the other hand, he could still heal. So I think, no, he cannot pass. If he passes, he's out, I believe. Okay, that's now really a bad thing for him. He cannot heal in this round, that's for sure. So I think he will then, because either way he would lose this action. Yeah, I think this is what he will do. he will have to spend this token, so he will flip it on the other side, so we'll use his taunt ability. I could still decide if I want my circle of protection now, because then I would do 4 points of damage. Otherwise I would do 3. I think it's really worth it. No, let's keep it here. We will try to use our circle of protection again. So let's draw some cards. One step ahead. Yeah, perfect. That's a success. So he's not able to use his ability. Great. And it's not a combat action. No, we were just cancelling his ability. And now we will do inflict 4 points of damage. That's great. So again, we see a half-dead Lord Margath. And I think that's basically the end of the round. He still has one more search token, but he can only use it once per round. So that's basically over. So let's cast again. Okay, we see pretty much the same result. So this would theoretically be enough. The problem is he goes first. And I think this will be basically it. This is crap. Okay, let's see. He will go first. That's for sure. And with 4 points of damage, it would be enough to kill Elder Mok, but he knows that Elder Mok can heal, so this won't be enough, and then he knows he would be dead. So he has to heal. This is what High Lord Margath has to do. So he will now use his first search ability, the Will of Margath. Again, he will exert with the very last card he has. What's the last card? That's meditation. So he will exert here and will try to cancel this ability. Oh no, he will be dead. No, he won't. No, that's not the case. Oh no, that's great. So let's do that. Let's draw 2 cards. Let's see. This, no success. Second card. Stalwart. Wow, we are able to cancel this ability. Awesome. This is gone, so Margath is not able to heal. This is great because Elder can put this token on his double token. This is really awesome. And I'm thinking of, should I have used... No, I think this was the perfect call for Lord Margath. He was gambling after all. So this was the turn of Elder Mok. Lord Margath will try to inflict 2 points of damage. We can block with 2, so this is great. So we take 2 more points of damage. We still are pretty much okay, I guess. And now we will do 4 points of physical damage. There's no shield of Margath's side. This was so awesome. We were so lucky with the last casting, and this is of course enough to bring him down. He's down to 8 points. Keep in mind, we have 7 Lord tokens, so this is exactly enough to kill High Lord Margath. Wow, what a tense fight. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, and this is pretty much the end of my playthrough of the 3rd edition of Runebound. I really hope you liked it. I really hope I haven't made too many mistakes, especially in this fight here. So maybe I got a little carried away every now and then. I really was thinking that Corbin would be the winner because of his bow and his tokens. But overall, the skills that Elder Mok had was really great. Especially his starting skill, this Unleash Spirit. This is a great one. This is something that what he completely lacks. So I think overall Elder Mok is certainly the better character than Corbin. Maybe Corbin should really have used his bounty hunting ability to start the game or get a little bit of a head start. But I think I messed that up, though this is really on me. Yeah, apart from that, I cannot really tell what's the better game. I think 2nd and 3rd edition are, for me, pretty much 2 different games. So you can enjoy them both, and I really don't want to decide, to be honest. I want to play them both, and I think I will enjoy them both. Hope to see you soon in one of my next playthroughs, videos, whatnot. And yeah, until then, bye bye.